Responsibility for fire safety at work is primarily the responsibility of the employer. Inadequate management of fire safety can have serious consequences for employers and occupiers of the buildings. This may be a need to comply with legal requirements, and employers also have a moral responsibility to ensure appropriate working conditions where risks are minimized. There are also compelling financial reasons for implementing and maintaining high standards of fire safety in the workplace. The stakeholders of an organization, such as shareholders, employees, clients, suppliers, and neighbors, may all be adversely affected by the negative publicity and loss of corporate image which may follow a major fire. Employee morale and motivation are also factors that could be affected by disruption caused by a major fire or explosion incident in a workplace. Hello and welcome. I am Javed and you are on the platform of Safety First. Today we are discussing about fire safety, the 5 steps of fire risk assessment. If you are new on this channel, kindly subscribe it, press the bell icon. And if you find the video informative, then like, comment, and share with your friends and fellows. Let us start with fire hazards and risks. Fire hazards arise from the combination of sources of ignition, fuel, and oxygen, and can be identified using methods such as inspections and job or task analysis and by referring to legislation, manufacturer's information, and safety data sheets and incident data. Those at risk from fire include workers, maintenance staff, cleaners, contractors, visitors, the general public, young persons, vulnerable people, and the people with disabilities or mobility problems. The evaluation of risk and the adequacy of existing fire safety measures. Examine the likelihood that a fire may occur and the consequences to people if it does occur. The aim for fire risk assessment is to reduce the risk by avoiding or reducing hazards that may cause a fire and putting in place fire safety measures to reduce the risk to persons from fire. The principles of prevention set out an important hierarchy of control which includes the avoidance of risk as well as evaluation of risks that cannot be avoided. When prevention methods have to be implemented, collective fire safety protective measures should take priority over individual protective measures. The significant findings of a fire safety risk assessment should be recorded and the assessment reviewed on a regular basis as well as after occurrences such as changes to buildings, procedures, materials, and equipment. Dear friends and fellows, let us start with the 5 steps. Step number 1, identify fire hazard. It may include the sources of ignition, sources of fuel, and the sources of oxygen. In the step 1, you have to identify all 3 sources which makes a fire. Step number 2, identify people at risk who will be affected in the case of fire. People in and around the premises. And secondly, people especially at risk, like disabled and the people with mobility problems. Step number 3 of fire risk assessment, evaluate, remove, reduce, and protect from risk. In the step number 3, you have to evaluate the risk of a fire occurring, evaluate the risk to people from fire, remove or reduce fire hazards, remove or reduce the risks to people by detection and warning, firefighting, escape routes, lighting, signs and notices, and lastly, by maintenance time to time as per the routine and as per the recommendations. Step number 4, record, plan, inform, instruct, and train. In step number 4, you have to record significant findings and action taken, prepare an emergency plan, inform and instruct relevant people, cooperate and coordinate with others, and you have to provide training. And in the last step, step number 5, review. Keep the assessment under review. Revise the assessment when necessary. This is a short video, just a brief overview of 5 steps of fire risk assessment. In the upcoming video, you will see the detail how you have to record, how you have to review, how you have to evaluate, how you will find the hazards, and how you will find who is at risk. And that's all for now. Training session is over. If you have any question, please ask in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Hope to see you soon with a new HSC tutorial. Till then, take care. Good luck and Allah Hafiz.